Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And after the tragedy in Minnesota, Ilhan Omar, gosh, she just made it worse on herself. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out and they help our channel continue to grow. Before we get to Ilhan Omar, I want to mention Amy Klobuchar, senator from Minnesota. You guys may remember if you watched me yesterday. If you didn't, shame on you. Go watch. But seriously, Amy Klobuchar went on the air during the tragedy unfolding in Minnesota and was smiling. And I'm talking about not a little smile, like big, bright, beautiful smile. Her $1 million teeth, beautiful smile. Unfortunately, there was an absolute horrific thing unfolding right in front of them. And of course, she went on to blame the weapons and everything but what I believe is really the cause. And I can't even get into that here. I wish I could get into that here, but I can't. But if you follow me other places, you'll see my thoughts. But I think, weapons, access to weapons, of course, is part of a cause. But I think there's a lot of mental things and things that we give children when they have mental issues that we probably shouldn't give to developing minds. I believe those also play a role. But be that as it may, Klobuchar's in there and she's smiling. And I didn't understand it. And then last night, first of all, I want to say Ilhan Omar said all the right things. She praised President Trump. She praised Governor Tim Walz. She said that their community, because this happened in her community, in her district. They said the federal government, state government's giving them all the resources and help they need. These are the right things to say. In a moment like this, we are supposed to come together. But sometimes you can make such a political mistake in a time like this. You have to be very careful. People are very sensitive. Well, she was caught, and I'll show you the picture, she was caught smiling at the vigil for the victims. And that's a pretty big smile. You see it right there. Pretty big smile. Now, Amy Klobuchar smiling. Omar smiling. I don't get it. I don't get it. We just lost 2 kids. Others injured. A place of peace and love and worship was just reduced to a terror field, and you're smiling. And I can't understand it. And maybe some people, when they have trauma, they smile awkwardly, or like that's possible. I don't know. I am far from a psychologist. I don't know what would cause somebody to smile in this situation, but I know she got a lot of heat for it online, and I'm not surprised. I would be pretty angry if it was one of my loved ones that was in there. And you're smiling. So no matter what your reason is, you got to try to not do that. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say maybe it was just a moment that was caught on camera that is out of context. I'm sure that neither she or Senator Klobuchar are in any way happy or smiling about what happened. I want to make that abundantly clear. I do not believe that in any way they're happy about what happened. I just think like I said, I think maybe it was nervous smiles at just a really wrong time, and they need to think about that. That's my thoughts. I want to know your thoughts, so please let me know in the comments.